Santa Monica's 3-year anniversary today. Here are a couple learning lessons that this gym taught me. Santa Monica, we had 100 members before we opened the doors. That just showed me and showed us that if you do put in the pre-launch efforts, you can open at break even, because that first 3 months from 0 members to 100 or whatever your break even point is, like do or die. And if you can just figure out how to do your campaign, find your messaging, do all that stuff, you can open at break even or greater. Trust people, build systems, figure out how to let go of some of your control, and have amazing people. How can you provide them with the structure and the things that they need to do to be able to execute on their own? And you do that through Trainual, Google Docs, Loom videos, in-person onboarding meetings, and then giving that person the accountability and setup so they can actually know that you're going to hold them accountable to those things. Have a badass CRM and data visualization. If you don't have a clean, easy way to see that data and be able to pull it up instantly and have a really good lay of the land right away, it becomes too much like psychological friction to get in there and look at stuff. So from the beginning, as you iron these things out, you scale your business, you better figure out how to have clean data, documenting your results and presenting it. So with the advertising campaign, I put together a Google sheet that had all of our data, number, customer acquisition cost, return on ad spend, ROI on the whole campaign, duration, all that kind of stuff, everything that went into it. And then we took that information and we built a one sheet. You're just putting your reflections down while they're fresh in your mind, so that future you, when you come back and you run another campaign, you can reference that and you can actually compare and contrast. One last thing we built here was the billboard. So when we painted the building on the exterior, we had some brand messaging, which we ended up landing on high quality strength training in a team environment. Still really indicative of what we're doing. But then at one point I was like, well, what if we had those street wheat pasting posters and we could kind of rotate it and we could kind of have some fun themes, and maybe that'll actually generate new business. It hasn't been a huge driver of new business, but we have had a couple new, like social media themes and posts, and strength training is greater than cardio. We debuted it on that. And it's just been like a fun way to kind of engage with the community. And it's just a good way to kind of keep the conversation going and keep things fresh. And then lastly, shout out and thanks to all of our members. You guys have built this thing. You guys spend more time here than I do now, and it's just like walking in, seeing it alive, seeing people meeting each other. You guys are going to each other's weddings and stuff. You're bonding with the staff, and obviously I'm biased, but it's like it was a really fun working environment, and celebrating this idea that is now a 3-location brick and mortar thing in Los Angeles, with real people, with real systems, with a real business, and real founders that are just chasing our little piece of the American dream, trying to build way more of these things in the future.